Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Please, I want to beg you. I know you are hearing one sound. We're in Nigeria. Generator low far. I don't know. I should have done this video before now, but I got busy with cooking and doing one or two things, and then when I was ready, when I sat down to start, NEPA took the lights. So generator to the rescue. I ran away from the room that that is facing where we put our generator to the next room, and as soon as I sat down in the next room, my neighbor put on his own generator too. And his own generator sounds like Lister now, Lister of those days. I don't even know if Lister is still existing. Lister that makes that's how his generator sounds. But I've shut all the windows and the sound is still coming in. I think let's just manage. So please bear with me. We're in Nigeria. I wish if there was light now, what this generator noise. When I came to Benin in December 2019, it was crazy for me. It was beginning to give me psychological issues because 247 morning, afternoon, evening, everywhere generator. It got to the point that even when generators are not on, the generators around me are not on, I'll still be having this feeling in my ears like generator is on. I'll be having this feeling like I struggle with it for a while, but now a girl has gotten used to it. So that's what it is. Nigeria lofa. So guys, today I'm going to be sharing my birth story with you. I know that it's an old one because my daughter is already 1 year, but I just want to share it with you guys. If I'm remembering it, each time I remember it, I get scared. Like I get scared of, I don't know, of the future, because I don't know, it was crazy. It was really, really terrible. Pregnancy was not too good. I think okay, the first trimester and towards the end of the last trimester. The first trimester was basically morning sickness and all. I don't even know why they are calling that a morning sickness, because I was practically sick from morning till night. I don't know why they should have just called it pregnancy sickness. Let's know that it doesn't only happen in the morning, even though the book says that it happens at any time of the day, but they should stop calling it morning sickness. Like I was sick. I was practically lying down from morning till night. I couldn't eat. The smell of stuffs was affecting me so badly. I couldn't go close to stockfish till tomorrow. Okay, and now I'm learning to eat it gradually, but it was crazy. I couldn't go close to stockfish. I couldn't eat oranges. I couldn't eat watermelon. I couldn't take banana. I couldn't take okra. All those things make me throw up. So first trimester was crazy. And then I even lost some weight. I was just looking, my whole face was just in a mess. I began to feel myself again in the second trimester. Second trimester, my energy level, increased. I could work out. I could just go about my normal activities and all. If it continued in the third trimester, but towards the end of it, I think around 32 weeks, my energy level started dropping, and then my bones, and I was just feeling weak and all. I was having pains, back pain, the hip pain was even the one that was worse. It was like my hip bones were going to disconnect, like they were going to separate from each other. Lying down was a problem, getting up was a problem, getting the right position to sleep was a problem. It was crazy. So I started looking forward to delivery at 38 weeks. I packed my bags at 36 weeks. In fact, I was praying. My prayer point was Lord, let this child come at 36 weeks. Let this child come at 38 weeks, because I'm tired. But God's plans was just totally different from my own. 38 weeks came, and then nothing happened. 39 weeks, nothing happened. I was like, hey God. 40 weeks came, due date came, and then nothing still happened. And it was like, God, this child must come. So at 40 weeks, exactly 40 weeks, it was a Saturday, I started feeling, no, not even at exactly 40 weeks. 40 weeks was Saturday. I started feeling on Friday evening. And then it was different from is it Braxton Hicks now, or Braxton Hicks? So I can't remember the exact name for it that I've been feeling. So I knew that this one was something else. You know, it was painful, it was coming from time to time, and also I started monitoring it. And on Saturday morning it came, it was intense, and then it was coming at, you know, at intervals. So that Saturday, but I remember that Saturday morning we went out, me and myself and PZ, we went to the market, we bought food stuff, we cleaned the house. We were expecting my mom that same Saturday. We cleaned the house, cooked, did so many activities. I don't know, that energy just came from nowhere. I think it's what they call nesting, and you know, I just did so many things that Saturday. And then Saturday evening my mom came, and Saturday night the pain increased, and it was like, ha. I told her, see, let's go to the hospital. It's like something wants to happen. So we got to the hospital, and they saw me. They told me to lie down. I laid down. I think it was even a male doctor that saw me, and it was like, madam, are you wearing pants? I was like, you said? I made it like I did not hear. He not said it again. And then I said yes. And I said, you have to remove them. I was like, what? You know, I've been hearing people say they go to the hospital and then male doctors see them and all. And I've just been praying all along that God, let it be a woman that will be on duty that day. So he stepped out to get gloves. And when he came back, I had removed it with shame. And then when he came, he was like, open your legs. Ah, God. I think that's one of my most embarrassing, or is it most embarrassing now? Yeah, one of my most embarrassing moments. It was shameful for me. I don't know, but it was shameful for me. Opening my legs for him was, you know, shameful. And he had like two other male doctors in the room with him, with a nurse. So I opened, and as soon as I opened, it was like, this place is too neat for you to be in labor. So he checked. Checking it there. I did not know that, you know, I was reading about it, but I did not know that it will be that painful. It was painful. So he checked for contractions. He checked for dilation, and then he said I was just 2 centimeters gone. I was like, 2 centimeters gone with all this pain. Like that, I'll have to go back home. It was the heat of COVID-19 in Nigeria, so you know, like they can't keep me. And I think at that time they had a suspected case that they had not yet confirmed. I think they moved the person out, and they were like, if it's confirmed, they will have to close the ward for fumigation and all and on and all. So they can't keep me. I have to go home. Since Obi is a doctor, we'll monitor it from home, and then, you know, when it gets hot, when it gets to the point where I can no longer bear or tolerate it, we'll come back to the hospital. So that was how we packed ourselves that night, and then we came back home. Sunday, it was still coming. Monday, it was increasing. The duration was increasing. The intensity of the pain was also increasing. And then Monday night, I couldn't sleep. It was painful. See, God, you are wonderful. Sincerely speaking, God is wonderful. You see that time that he put in between each contraction? Imagine if there was no rest in between each. People will go mad because the pain is out of this world. Jesus, I've never felt such pain as intense as the one I felt during labor. It was painful. God, it was really, 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 really painful. And I have a very high threshold for pain. I can be in pain, and then I'll just sit down and, you know, be smiling before me, like I'm smiling and all. But that one, hey, I held my pillow close, and it was painful. So I couldn't sleep Monday night. We even, at some point, I think around 3 a.m. or so, we had to go out to use the stairs to do exercise and all. We're just doing things that will make the labor progress. So we used the stairs. I did squats. I moved all around. I even ran around and all. But it wasn't still. I didn't feel that gym pain. So Tuesday morning, I just dressed up. That was Tuesday morning, was 40 weeks, 3 days. I dressed up and I told my mom, I told Hobby, I said, see, we are going to the hospital. This child must be delivered today. It must not exceed today, because I was in so much pain. I was like, no, I cannot endure this pain for one more day. So we dressed up and then we got to the hospital. And then when we got, they checked again, and then they were like, I was 4 cm dilated. I was like, 4 cm since Saturday till Tuesday, only 4 cm. They're like, you are priming and you don't expect the thing to progress like that and that. It take time and all. So I was placed on admission, and they were monitoring me and checking, and seeing that checking, Each time I see them come into the room and they wear their gloves, I'll already be crying. Even before they say open your legs and all, I'll already be crying because it's painful. It hurts. So we went in the morning. Afternoon, it was 5 cm. It wasn't progressing. Evening, it was still at the same 5 cm. They broke the water. They did a membrane sweep, just hastening labor, but this child was just enjoying herself, in there. So at I think 7 8 p.m. a senior doctor came, an SRO came, and then she was like, if it doesn't happen around 10 p.m. they will have to induce me. And sincerely speaking, I didn't want to be induced at all, because I've read stories about how it works and how the thing comes, fast, 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 and it doesn't even give you time to rest the way God, has naturally created labor to be. I didn't want it, and they even said that at the end of the day, so if it doesn't go well, you may end up having a C-section. I didn't have a problem with having a C-section, but I did just want to suffer, that pain, and still end up having a C-section. You get? So I was just praying that it will come. But all along, they had this CTG band. I think the CTG scan band for checking the heartbeat of the baby wrapped around my waist. It was so uncomfortable. I was even begging them to remove it. Thank God they did not remove it. But at some point, when I'm left alone in the room, I'll just remove it a little bit. When I sense that somebody is coming, I put it back. So they were monitoring it. She left, and then I was with the nurse who was monitoring the contraction and all. And then after, I think around 9, she came back again to check me. She checked for dilation, and it was just 6 cm. In fact, it was like when I was like, God, what is happening? What is 6 cm? Last Saturday, 6 cm, And then she was looking at the heartbeat stuff, and then the child's heartbeat was going up. It was at 180. From 180 it entered 200 beats per minute, and she was like, no, there's a problem, that if it continues like this, then they will have to do something. I think before then I was even hungry. The only thing I ate was rice and moi that Pizza got for me in the morning. I was hungry, and I was begging these people to give me food. Please give me food. Please give me water. They said they cannot give me food. They cannot give me water because they don't know the way the labor will turn out to be. Maybe a CS, and also they can't give me food and water. I'll have to endure. I was seriously hungry, and the food he got for me, I was even doing shakara for him. I ate some, and the pain did not just allow me eat. He was like, eat, I should just eat so that I can have strength. So I ate, and thank God I ate that food, because that was the only food I ate for like 2 days. So she continued monitoring the charts, invited her in. It was COVID-19 period now, so family and all were not allowed into the room where I was staying. So she called him, and then they were looking at it, and it stayed on 200 beats per minute for a while. And when she saw it, she was like, no, that we can't take this risk, that let's go help her. And she said, let's go help her. I was happy, because even before she came in, I was already begging the nurse that, can't we do CS, because I am tired. The nurse was like, let's just wait till 10 and see how things will go. So she was like, let's go help her. Man, I was really happy. I was in my mind, I was like, okay. So they brought the form. I didn't even read anything. I just signed. The hubby too signed, and then I was prepared, cleaned up, and then wheeled into the theater. And then as I was going into the theater, the nurse that has been nice from morning when I came till that time, because it's like she was the one that was assigned to me, now said something. She now said, we have done the Hebrew woman style, let's go and do the Egyptian woman style. As soon as she said that thing, it was like I should use my backhand to give her a slap, because it really got me angry. But I was like, the thing that is doing you is more than this one, don't leave her, sha. So I was wheeled into the theater, and then they gave me the anesthesia. And as soon as they gave me, they were like, raise your leg. I couldn't raise my leg, but as soon as they gave me like this, I had issues with breathing, and I was shouting because they masked me. I was like, see, you people should remove this mask. I cannot breathe. I don't have COVID-19. Remove this mask, so I can't breathe. Then after a while, I lost my speech. I couldn't talk, so I was just, I was, trying to say it, but my voice, nothing was coming out. So they had to put oxygen, they had to give me oxygen. And then they started, as soon as they put the oxygen, it was like I was blacking out. I felt it that, I was blacking out. In my mind, I was just singing, I shall not die, but live and declare. See, it was not a good experience. It was not a good experience at all. And then I watched videos of people who talk, who discuss with their doctors and their partners why they do the sales. But my own was just practically different. I couldn't talk. I lost my voice. I was feeling dizzy. I couldn't open my eyes. It was crazy. They were trying to engage me. They were like, Bolu, don't sleep. Bolu, sweet. Very sweet lady. Bolu, don't sweet. Sorry, Bolu, don't sleep. Bolu, how are you? Bolu, how are you? I'm fine. Nothing was coming out, but she didn't want me to sleep, so she was just engaging me and all. And then I think all I remembered was when they brought the child to me and they were like, congratulations. So they showed me her genitals and they were like, oh, you have a girl, congratulations. And then I blacked out again. In fact, some people say they feel the pressure when they are trying to bring out the child. I didn't feel any of that at all. It was just when they brought her, it was like the picture of everything was just blurry. But I saw the child and I saw the genitals before they took her away to clean her up and all. And then the next time I blacked out again. The next time I woke up, they had finished. They were cleaning the blood on my body and preparing to take me to the recovery room. So after a while, they took me to the recovery room. I think I stayed in the recovery room for like 5 hours, where they were monitoring my vitals and all. And then afterwards, I was moved to the ward. And I was moved to the ward. 2 hours later, where's my baby? People should bring my baby now. Let me see my baby. I called. I didn't even have phone because my phone was with hubby. I was trying to reach him. There was no way I could reach him. I was even trying to reach him to tell me that, oh, I've been moved though from that place. But after a while, when I couldn't reach him, I was just praying that he would come, because he went home. He went home to see my mom and get a few things for me. I was like, so when he gets there, they would have told him that they will direct him to the ward, to tell him that I'm now in the ward and all. But I was just like, you should bring. So he came. After a while, he came. I was like, you should bring my baby now. I've not seen. Tell them to bring my baby. I've not seen my baby. I was like, I should calm down. That he has seen her. She's beautiful. She's this. She's full. Her hair is full. I said, bring her. Let me see her. So after like 30 minutes, he went, and then they came back with my baby girl, and then that was the first time I saw her. Oh gosh, she was so cute. I'm going to insert her pictures. And she was so cute. I was like, hi, you this child. So you are the one that balanced in my tummy for 14 weeks, 3 days, and did not want to come out. But it was, seeing her was just amazing. I cannot say it made me forget the pain, but it just made the pain and the struggle and everything worth it, because she was so cute. Her eyes were so bright. She was opening her eyes. As her eyes were so bright and sharp, her hair was full, her color, everything. She was just amazing. Homie said she done when we're inside the belly. So, and then we stayed there for about 3 days before we were discharged to come home. Recovery was painful. Recovery was painful because at some point, sitting down was a problem, lying down was a problem. Then getting up was a very serious problem. I want to get up. I'll first use my side. In fact, it was crazy. It was crazy. But thank God we are here. We're standing strong. And sincerely speaking, I don't even want to think about it again. I'm not ready for the next one at all. When they see me and say like, this child is already working, what are you waiting for? You should be ready for the next one, or you should start preparing for the next one and all. I'll be like, thank you. The next one will come when we are both ready. So I don't want to think about it, but I just want to enjoy the moment now, and when that time comes, I believe God will take care of the way he took care of this one. God will take care of everything that concerns Star One. So that's what this is what my best story looks like. That's how I suffered. See, people, I suffered. See, and then the surprising thing is the nurses were telling me that I'm at 6 centimeters and I'm in pain like that. I should just calm down, because when I get to 10 centimeters, I will know that Jesus Christ is Lord. See, God, women are trying. See, motherhood is such an amazing journey. God, see, women are strong. See, women are strong. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not even going to try to form strong woman about this whole thing. The pain was intense. Women are strong. The kind of pains we can handle, it's only God that can. Anyway, guys, so that is what, that's how it went. So if you watch to this point, thank you very much for staying tuned, and I hope you enjoyed watching it. Please, if you did, like this video and please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. If you're just stumbling on this channel for the first time, or if you're just stumbling on the channel, is there need to ask for the first time? If you're just stumbling on the channel, I am Bolu Atife, Bolu for short, and I live in Benin City. I create vlogs about food, fitness, and healthy lifestyle. I'm a mom of one amazing girl. I'm sure you've been here. If you watch the previous video, you must have heard her name. Her name is Zeno, Elo Zeno. She's an amazing girl. Like, she's really amazing. So please subscribe before you leave, please. And yes, we hit 100 subscribers yesterday. It may look small, but sincerely speaking, it means so much to me. I'm really happy. It shows that, the growth is not going as fast as I anticipated, but the good thing is that it is growing, starting from 0 to 100. That's amazing. I'm hoping that in no time too we'll hit 1K subscribers. So please make it happen. Please subscribe, please. It will encourage me. Like, it will mean a lot to me. Please subscribe and like this video, and also please share. You never can tell. People who will find my content interesting will be on your contact list. So please share. Please, I beg you, share. Thank you very much, and God bless you. All right, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye, and do enjoy your day, whether your day or your night, because I do not know the time you'll be watching this video, but stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.